All right. The twangy guitar sound made famous by my next guest has influenced some of the biggest names in rock. And tomorrow night, his contributions will be recognized when he's inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Please join me in welcoming an amazingly cool guitarist. We're glad to have him here, Duane Eddy. I'm here with Duane Eddy. That sounded great. That sounded fantastic.
Thanks very much.
It's a real pleasure having you here.
Thank you.
And first, we want to first of all congratulate you. You're being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
That's right.
That's incredible. You've had, I don't know if people realize, you've had a very strong and distinct influence on a lot of people today, a lot of rock and roll musicians today.
Yeah.
Bruce Springsteen, for example, says you were a big influence in his Born to Run song.
Yeah,
is that right?
I've read that, and then I was talking to Max about that. He said they brought the record along to the session and played it to kind of get a feel from it and everything. So that's a really nice compliment.
That's terrific. And what song specifically did they...
Because They're Young.
Because They're Young. All right. And it was, when you first started out, you were on tour buses. This is in the 50s. You were on tour buses. You did a Dick Clark tour, is that right?
Yeah, and before that, before Dick took over, I was doing them, so...
And you were on... What other musicians were on the bus? When you were just touring, fooling around, what other guys were you hanging out with?
We'd get on the bus, and there'd be Chuck Berry, Buddy Holly, the Everly Brothers, the Shirelles, the Drifters, Frankie Avalon, Fabian, Annette Funicello, Lloyd Price, Brenda Lee. You'd have the whole top 10 and half the top 20.
Now, at the time, did you have any idea that you're on a bus, and yourself included, you're all going to have this incredible impact and become really legends of this style of music? Did you know that would someday be the case?
No, we didn't. We were a bunch of homesick kids for the most part, just trying to do the best job we could and having fun being rock and roll stars. Had no idea that the impact would, over the long haul, be as much as it was, and certainly didn't dream of a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
No, well, that's an impressive thing. And you've got, first of all, you got this anthology out right now, which is on CD.
Yes.
Duane Eddy, what is it?
Twang Thang.
Twang Thang. And we don't have a lot of time. We're just about out of time, but I did want to ask you what you thought your biggest contribution to rock and roll was.
Probably not singing.
Listen, it was a real pleasure and an honor having you here. I hope you'll come back.
Thank you.
All right, and we'll be right back. We'll see you in just...